Hi, very good morning and a warm welcome to College Tunku Jaffer. We are here for MCA T20 Women's Interstate Championship 2024. A beautiful game here. Pahang is taking on Perak. This is for 5th and 6th spot. And Pahang captain Amaline is going to spin the coin and Perak captain will be asking for it. Let's go for it. Toss is on. Amaline is spinning the coin. Pahang have won the toss. Pahang have won the toss. Let's have a few words with Captain Amaline. Salam alaikum, Amaline.
Salam.
You won the captain. You won the toss. And what is your decision?
So we choose to field first, as we plan to put them lowest as we can, and just do our best in the bowling side.
Thank you so much. And any changes in the team?
Yeah, few changes, which is Musira will in, and Lina will go up.
Excellent. Wish you good luck.
Thank you.
And let's have a few words with the para captain Hasima. Hi, salam alaikum.
Salam.
And Pahang have won the toss and bowling first, and you are batting. And what is your plan?
We want to put higher score, so we in a good condition like if we put high score.
Very good. And any changes in the team?
No. Okay,
Wish you very good luck.
Thank you.
And here from the ground, Pahang have won the toss and elected to bowl first. Let's join us from the com box. Thank you so much. Pera, Nur Hasima. Nicely played on the point direction. No one scored. What a beautiful over here by Muspira. Noor just only one run given the first over. Perak scored one run without losing any wicket. Cautious start, I would say. Sharifa Noor Qasem is the next bowler. Fighter delivery. Nicely bowled. And I'd like to introduce my co-commentator, Mr. Harman. Hi Harman, good morning.
A very good morning. Hope you're doing well. Another good delivery there. What do you talk about the start here by the bowlers?
What a beautiful bowling by Sharifa here. 3 dot balls. And a quick single, much needed for Para, as many runs as possible. Looking for two. Yes! It's very, very close. Umpire said not out. Almost close. Lost her wicket in fraction of a second, but lucky that she managed to reach the crease on time. Nurul Kaisara is up against Sharifa. Pahang have started with spinners on both ends. It's working really well for them. A flighted delivery. A big swing. Completely missed. Not playing through the line.
Yeah, that was a good delivery. What do you reckon on that?
Absolutely, Harman. Fantastic delivery. And she has a very good flight.
Another good over. Just the 3 runs on the board. Very conservative approach here by Nurul and Nurisma.
Absolutely agree on that, Harman. Sphera is the new bowler, and she started second. She started a second over. Actually, she bowled the first over. She's continuing second over, and Nurul Kaisara is up against Musfira. He's a left-hand batter. It's a good combination. They started with left-right combination. It's going to be challenging for the captain. It was an appeal, but it was completely out of leg stump. The umpire. It was an easy decision for the umpire for declining that request.
Yeah, that was an easy decision. Here comes the fourth delivery. Again, another dot ball. Pretty good length on offer by Musrifa. What do you reckon that? I mean,
Fantastic. She's having that control, Harman. I can see that even though she flights the ball or land the ball most of them on the right spots. That's why she's getting back-to-back dots, which is very crucial. This is power play. Trust me, she's been doing a wonderful job.
yeah, it's not easy to bowl in the power play, and that's some sloppy piece of fielding, and they will get an extra run on that. But still not a bad over. I mean, 3 overs are completed, just 5 runs on the board without a loss. Not a good over here for Musfira.
Absolutely, Harman. Musfira has been bowling exceptionally well. 2 overs, just 3 runs. The economy rate would be 1.5. That's amazing for any T20 game. And on top of that, please see the location here. So we have, this is a very good initiative by the MCA. KTJ have started playing the turf game.
Yeah, huge congratulations, firstly, to Malaysia Cricket for that. Having 5 turf wickets. This is also going to be used for the upcoming ICC World Cup. This will be the warm up venue for them. Another tick box for Malaysia Cricket in terms of ground. Excellent facilities. Very good job done by the groundsmen as well on getting it ready and all prepped up.
Agree on that, Harman. Absolutely. This has been a great hard work by the crew, the groundsmen and the technical team, the commentary team, the head of the director of the broadcasting. Everyone put their heart and soul in this to make this happen, and it looks so beautiful. Wonderful ground.
Yes, it's always a big achievement getting a ground ready. That's a wide there by Sharifa. She'll have to reload for this one.
Clean bowled. What a delivery. It was an off spin. Exceptional bowling here by Sharifa. Pitched outside the off stump and bamboozled. Completely deceived. They got a big fish. The captain is out. So Rachima is out. What's your take on this, Harman?
That was an excellent delivery. Look at that. Turning in sharply, getting the top of leg stump. And as you mentioned, that is a strong start here by the bowling department. And they've got the big fish, as you reckon.
I would say the Pahang have started really well because they've been bowling really good spell on both ends. The run rate is just 2. The Perak have to find a way to buckle up and move forward. Try to find the runs instead of boundaries. At least they must keep running for every single ball, so to avoid those dots. So it helps.
Yeah, that's these dot deliveries in this format are like gold. I mean, what do you think will be a good total on this wicket?
This wicket is turning really well, Harman. I would say anything closer to 100, even 100 plus is going to be very challenging for the opponent to chase it. And outfield is pretty good, but the pitch is really turning well and helping. And the spinners got some purchase on it. So anything above 100 is a competitive total here.
Yeah, anything over that would be a real challenge. And yes, the spinners, they can use this wicket well. There you can see another sharp turning delivery. This time is down the leg side. They'll pick up a single. End of the over. 4 overs done. The Perak women are 8 for the loss of 1.
Yes, it's a wonderful bowling performance by Pahang here, restricting the opponents under 10 runs for the first 4 overs. It's a great achievement. And they have another 16 overs to go. And if they keep the tempo, not bowling any extras containing runs, and I don't think Para would reach the 100 mark. But on the other side, Para should find a way to score runs. Instead of boundaries, they should keep ticking.
It's not important that you keep on getting those boundaries. Even ones and twos will work. We have seen in the game yesterday, the power play, they just got one boundary, but they got so many singles and doubles coming in that it changed the game completely.
Agreed, agreed, Herman. I must say this one. Yeah, you're right. Ones and twos really help when the pitch is like behaving like this.
Another dot delivery. She's bowling so well.
On the offside, played for 1 run. And I would like to add some points here, Herman. And most of the main players, like senior players, have gone for the SPM test exams happening. So that's why half of the sides are not in. Okay, the real players they went away, and they're bringing in the new players. They're very new to this format, but it's a very good opportunity for them.
Yeah, rightly mentioned. It's a very good occasion for them to come out shining and use this opportunity and make a way for themselves.
Nurul Kaisara is really struggling to score runs, 5 of 19 balls.
Yeah, she's been pretty good with the bowling arm.
She's the third bowler in the lineup. The first two bowl really well, and she is also following the footpath of the previous two. And Nurul Kaisara and Fatin Fakiha are on the batting feast for Para. Noor Aimi is the bowler, number 5, and 4 dots already. Every single over have 4 dots. That's something so special from Pahang.
Yes, that's going to be a wide signal. Sliding down the leg.
Again, a wonderful finish by Pahang bowlers, especially Noor Aimi. Just gave 1 run as normal runs, and another one is extra. She gave 2 runs in the first over, and Hera is 10 for 1 after 5 overs. One more over left in the power play. Can they score at least 6 runs in this over? Let's see.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to watch how many more runs can they get in these 6 deliveries remaining. It's going to be a no ball signal. I mean, there was a double bounce.
Looks like something
No damage there.
hit on the bat, and that's why umpire said not a wide that one. That was bowled on the next stump and completely missed by the batter. And the no ball is no more now.
A single there. I mean, these ones and twos will also work, I would say.
Yes, Arman, agree to your point because Kuala Lumpur team, they are doing this time and again. They are fully concentrated on the singles and doubles. You can see from the ball one until the last over, they've been running ones and twos. Sometimes the captain of the ship scored 40 plus runs without scoring a single boundary and run a ball 47, and that helps to win the game as well. So they come up with a clean strategy. No boundaries, no problem, but they keep picking.
Yeah, that's a very valid point, and that's what I've observed with the Kuala Lumpur side. That they believe in taking ones and twos quite often. They don't wait for only the boundaries, and they keep on attacking with that ones and twos, and that adds the pressure on the bowling department as well.
It takes a lot of discipline and hard work, determination, Harman, because you need to keep yourself very fit to keep run those singles and doubles throughout the game. Sometimes it's sunny, sometimes it's exhausting, and still you need to keep running. And here we go. There's a
Oh,
confusion
this could be a
here.
mix-up.
Almost,
That could have been
almost
a
got the
wicket.
wicket, and yeah, almost got the wicket. Let's look at the replay here. And there was a little bit confusion between the two fielders, both of them on the same spot. Lucky that the bowler didn't collect the ball, and the batter has escaped. Almost close.
Yeah, that was very close. That's what pressure does to you. He was that a drop catch?
Power play is done.
So it's completed.
15 for 1. Para. The umpire signaling the power play is completed from now, and Pahang has been doing wonderfully well. And look at the weather here. It's so gloomy, breezy, full of green, and players are so happy to play in these conditions.
Yeah, it's a pretty good day out here.
It was a wonderful shot to the mid wicket. Couple of runs taken. That's what needed from Para. That's something interesting. A good intent shown by Nurul, and she's faced almost 25 balls. Now she's started to rotate. That's a good sign.
Yeah, finally some runs coming in for them.
I would prefer Nurul to play more straighter than the cross batted. That's why she's kept missing the balls. So should stick with the basics. That's a good plan, I would say.
There, Ratni mentioned there's another single on the hunt. A direct hit would have been a very interesting one. I mean,
It's very close, almost close to the stumps. A direct would have caused a different result. And Fatin is facing Noor Aimi. Fatin is playing really well actually.
yeah, Fatin, she's
Time
been in
it's a
very
dot
good
ball.
touch.
What a good shot that is. A full toss ball played to the mid wicket area. Oh, that was our first boundary of the day. And umpire said it's a no ball and a boundary. That's what needed for Para.
Yeah, that was a bad delivery, I would say, and that has been pushed away for a big shot, resulting in a boundary. Plus, the next delivery you get is gonna be a free hit on offer. I mean,
Wonderfully played by Fatin this time. After the no ball, she's rotating the strike, not wasting any deliveries. She's very close to the runner ball. 10 of 13 balls. End of the seventh over. Pera 24 for 1 and marching forward.
Yes, 7 overs completed and 24 for the loss of 1 wicket.
The captain of the ship from Pahang is in. Ameline, number 1.
26 on the board now. It's a good comeback by the batting side.
Yes, Arman, indeed. And the way they started, and suddenly they kick started and changed gears and scoring runs. 26 on the board looks much better than 15 or 14 at this point of time. And hope they continue this momentum.
Yes, they need to keep continuing with the momentum, is all I can say. This is the chance to get some runs on the board. The bowlers you can see are just giving away runs. You want to make the most out of it.
And good comeback from Ameline here. 4 dot balls at the first 2 wides. And captain is doing her job, pulling the things back.
You want to bring that control back into the game. It's okay to have a few lost deliveries, but then after that you want to come back stronger.
uh, Over is done. Most of the balls were like very close to the wide line, but she has that control, and the ball goes under the bat. And umpire didn't give wide, and 26 for 1 after 8 overs. Pera, like the momentum comes in, goes out, and but they are not giving up. That's a good news. To Kaisera and Fatin sticking there and doing the job. And this is the ninth over. Let's see what happens here. Arman.
Yeah, over number 9 in, 26 on the board. That's been pulled away. And good fielding. Very good fielding. Chance of a run out here. And I think she's missed an opportunity there, Amin.
Absolutely, yes, Harman. Because this is just if had she collected the ball, the result would have been a different one, and it was a very close margin anyhow. But you need to do the basics. Have to collect the ball and take the bench off. That's what needed for a run out. And she missed to do it. Hopefully, she'll do it next time. Harman.
Yeah, she should. That should be the idea. Gotta come back. That's what champions do. That's another good delivery, Amin.
Yes, absolutely. Musfida, no bowling a third over. Beautifully bowling. A quick steal from the batter. And there was an inside edge. Went underneath the bat, and keeper was not able to collect that ball and took 1 run. That's good.
sensible running there.
Nice line by Musfira here, and beautifully bowled. And Nurul Kaisara has to bat it pretty straight. Then the cross bat. The bat is a little bit cross batted while she placed that shot. That's why she kept missing it. End of the ninth over, 29 for 1 Para, and Pahang is fully under control. And Para needs to find a way to break that shackle and do something special to get the 100 mark score. Let's see what they can do from here. Harman?
Yeah, they should be thinking about the next 11 overs remaining. That's going to be a wide signal or a good start to the over.
Ball up in the air. Can someone catch? No, she dropped it. A good chance for a couple of runs, and they made it very comfortably. A very good batting indeed. Played uppish, but managed to score 2 runs. Good one for Fatin, and good one for Para. Harman?
Yeah, that's good running between the wickets. A couple of runs added onto the board. Oh, that's another wide. Or is it a fair delivery? No signals from the umpire. Close call that one, I mean.
That's very close call, I would say. And Captain is bowling really well, apart from the wide too. She has very good control. And asking for an out. Yes, umpire said it's out because it was a plumb one. Easy decision. Pitched on slightly outside the off stump. Went back to the middle stump and under the bails. Easy decision. Wicket. What a time to get a wicket. And Pahang is on the edge. Very good. Harman?
Yeah, that was a good delivery. In swinging delivery at the last moment. And that wicket comes in. Celebration there. And we head towards a short little drinks break. And we'll see you guys after this break.
Joining after the Short break. Emmeline is continuing after the wicket. She's very positive. A flighted delivery just within the wide line. And umpire is okay with that. And a very good control. The captain of Pahang bowling really well to contain the Para batters.
Yeah, they've done a good job. Another single added. I mean, it's Noor Shahada. That's the new batter in. As she's walked in, she's taken the single of the very first delivery. No time wasted. I mean, do you think they'll be able to reach towards that scoreboard?
Anything can happen, Harman. Anything can happen in cricket. But one of them should step up and do some initiative, something like going against the bowlers, finding the gaps, running between the wickets. They should talk and do something special to reach the 100 mark. But there is a possibility, and also on the other side, Pahang has to
Mhm.
control the whites as well. So then it
Yes,
helps.
yeah, rightly mentioned.
Umpire is checking something. Just above the head. They're looking for a couple of runs. Can they make it? No, the throw came back quickly to the bowler. Only one run have taken. Nurul Kaisara is really struggling to score many runs because she's on 9 facing 38 balls. That's going to cost the team.
Oh, that's another loose delivery. It's a no ball. I mean, another free hit on offer.
Yes, he has to put it away or at least score a couple of runs, making use of this delivery. Again a no ball, full toss, and Noor Aimi has no control in the last two deliveries. She looks like releasing the ball much early, and she's looking to flight the ball, but ball is slipping from her hand. That's what happening. Couple of no balls, and Noor Shuhaida this time. Let's see what she can do with this one. A big swing and a miss. Completely missed it. Wanted to put it away. Good bowling by Noor Aimi. Quite brave to bowl that ball. Come on.
Yeah, that was a very good delivery. That was really well done. Another dot ball. These dot deliveries will really be helpful.
And we are discussing about the 100 runs mark, and I don't think Perak will be marching towards that one. It looks like they're really struggling.
They were struggling but have done well. Still 9 more overs after this, Amin. There's a lot of time still in hand.
And the first half of the uh, bowling were very good because not much extras. But if you see the last couple of overs, the extras started coming, and that is a alarming sign for Pahang. If they keep doing the same thing until the 20th over, and yes, Perak has a chance of scoring 100 runs.
Yeah, rightly mentioned.
Perak started with 2 runs per over in the first 6 overs. Now they're moving to 3.27. That's a good sign, I would say.
Yeah, they have another 9 overs. And Nuremi comes in for her last over. Worked away for a single. 1 run on the board.
The ball is up in the air. Somebody's asking for a catch and completely missed it. Captain is not happy at all. Amelie almost got a wicket. Second wicket just missed. A little bit of effort would have been much better to see from the fielders. And Amelie on the other side bowling really well. Third over, just given 1 run in this over.
Yeah, she's bowled well.
Clean ball this time. Harman.
Yeah, that was straight onto the stumps. That was a very good delivery, I would say. And that's the end of her innings. Look at that delivery, I mean, straight onto the stumps. No contact between the bat. It was well far from her body. 37 for 3 on the scoreboard.
And Farah would be happy to lose Nurul Kaisara because she has taken 44 balls to score the 10 runs. And they need someone who will be more aggressive, who can score at least run a ball or maybe lose a few balls but still score close to run a ball. This kind of a batter is much needed for this over. And on the other side, Amalin is very confident picking up the second wicket. And you are a captain and doing it in front of your fielder, that gives you lots of confidence. Come on.
Yeah, that would really add up. And I would say it's a good one. And overs done 37 for the loss of 3. That was a very good over by Amelin. 3 overs. She's just given away 6 runs and picked up 2 wickets. This looks like a very good fixture. What do you say on that?
Yes, indeed, very good one. And they've taken 1 wicket in this over. Amalin, fantastic over. And 3 overs, 6 runs given, 2 wickets picked up. Perfectly done.
Yeah, that's been some very good work. they've been struggling at the moment with the runs on the board, and they'll want to stitch up at least another 30, 40 runs from here. That's going to be a wide, just around that trem line. It's in the air. Just be another single. He's pretty lucky to get away with that loose delivery. I mean,
Yes, indeed. So lucky for that. And Hera is marching slowly to 40. Noor Shoheda, 2 of 10. Noor Atika, 1 of 3. They've been swinging at everything and not trying to play single. And this is yet another no ball. And lots of no balls bowled by Noor Aimi. She has to do something for that.
yeah, surely has to be doing something.
Not even a single time the no ball have been scored as a boundary. Most of them were like scored a single or missed chances, and that's okay. They are trying their best, but nothing is getting connected. The pitch is behaving like that.
Yeah, the pitch is a little tricky, and that's what we see in the early morning conditions. That initial 1 hour is a little testing for the batters. What do you say on that? I mean,
Absolutely agree on that. The pitch is behaving like that, and it's early morning. Normally, what I personally feel if I were a captain, if I have a fast bowler, I'll try to use my fast bowlers to get if we get some swing or not. But here they're trying on the both ends spinners, but it's still working. I'm quite happy with it.
oh,
Having
that was a good effort there. She tried well, I mean, very good
yeah,
try.
fantastic effort, and this will put other fielders up. They'll be pumped up seeing the fielder running and trying for a catch. Excellent effort.
The single added on will mark the end of the over number 13. It's 46 for the loss of 3.
Very productive over for Para. End of 13 overs, 46 for 3. Para trying to score as many runs as possible, and they're trying their best. Very close call, and they managed to reach this time. The captain did not collect the ball, missed chance for a run out. Amaline bowling a fourth over, and she's been in the full control the whole spell. Arman?
Yeah, she's shown some very good control, Emmeline. And just when we were talking about the control, she's bowled a wide there, I mean.
That's we call as commentator's curse.
Yes, the commentator's curse.
It happens quite often, Arman. When you talk anything, it will go against you. That happens in cricket.
Yeah, right, you mentioned. Oh, that's another drop catch. That was an easy catch, rather, but being missed.
Pahang's coach has to put a lot of effort after this game, sitting with the players and trying to cover all the basics, especially the catchings, I would say.
Yeah, catches win you matches. I mean,
Not even a single catch have been taken in this game. If you ask me.
Yeah, you need to be better in the field. With that single, the 50 is up for the Perak women's side.
Congratulations for Para for crossing the 50 mark. That's a good one. The way they started, the moving to 50, and anything above 80 or 90 would be a challenging score for Pahang to score in this round.
Yes, and I think they can now reach towards that score with another 6 overs after this.
I do believe Harman because Ameline is going to complete her over. This is the fourth over for her, and rest of the bowlers, if they bowl, and Para has a high chance of scoring the 80 to 90 marks.
Yes, they have a very, very good start.
While we're talking, there was a very good shot played above the bowler's head. Couple of runs have been taken. Beautiful batting by Nuratika.
Yeah, she's been batting well. And you have another 6 overs after this, 14 overs done, 53 for 3. I mean,
Yes, 6 overs are more than enough to score those 80 to 90 runs mark. And these two batters are batting really well, not wasting much deliveries, unlike the previous batter. And Para, if they put 80 to 90, and trust me, it's going to be a 50-50 game. And anyone can win.
and then I think it will be a very close game after that. There will be all the chances for them.
Few things to be noted. One is extras. Extras lose you games, not win you games, and also catches. Catches win you games
Yes,
if you catch them.
it's a very valid point being laid. It's going to be a fair delivery. That last moment turn. That was a good delivery. I mean,
That's a pleasing delivery, I would say. It looks like wide, but ball comes in at the the end of the time.
that's what happened there. Turning in the last moment.
I've noticed something, Harman, watching this women's cricket. Lot of players are very good spinners. Spinners of the ball, and the ball turns huge, and that's what I noticed.
Yes,
These these generations of cricketers have the skill of spinning the ball.
I think it's a lot more about control, and I think the use of technology. They're learning the grips, and the coaches have been working hard with them. And the interest generally in the youth has increased for cricket more and more. With the advancement of cricket all around the world increasing, with the state leagues coming in, and so much of cricket.
Also, I would also uh, love to see if leg spinners come and bowl, because most of them they come and bowl off spinners. That is quite natural to everyone. Anyone can bowl off spin. Okay, just it's a simple action. But leg spin is something like skill.
Yes,
You need more skill, and I would be happy to see
yeah,
some leg spinners coming back.
yeah, rightly mentioned. We'll talk about that after this delivery. Oh, there's a chance. And another drop catch. Some serious work needs to be done on the catching. And as you mentioned, leg spin, I mean, is a genuine art. 15 overs done, 57 for the loss of 3.
Good sign for Para, scoring much better than the first 5 overs they played. 4 runs scored in this over. Anything like 4 to 5 for these batters, I think that's okay for them. Which is not easy to bat on. So 4 to 5 is okay.
Yeah, it's a tricky wicket. And also the good thing is for the Perak women that there is no sun coming out so far. So the batting will be a little tricky for Pahang as well.
That's a valid point, Harman. From the start until now, the weather has been like super breezy, gloomy, and no sunlight. Very pleasant to go for a picnic with family.
Ah, yes, surely.
You get that relaxed mood, you know.
Yeah, it's actually a very good weather. As you mentioned, it's that kind of a weather that you can
On a
surely go
positive
out.
side, it will conserve your energy. That are playing in the hot sun, you reserve more energy for the game in this kind of weathers. That's a good sign actually.
Yeah, it's surely a very good sign.
Ilya Raihana is the new bowler. Started really well. Couple of dots, three dots and single. Just two balls to go. This is the 16th over. Pahang is moving forward faster, closing the overs faster than expected.
Well, that's a good shot. Behind covers, a chase by the field, and will be a couple of runs added to the scoreboard. Good running here. I mean,
They need to find a way to score runs. Two runs is really good. The girls running really well.
there's some good running that has been helping. 16 overs done. That was a very quick over as well. Looks
Yeah,
like she was in some hurry to finish off the over.
and captain would be pointing back. Noted. Okay, Ilya, you will be having more overs. Don't worry until the 20th over. Points noted.
Yeah, that's a valid point. You want to bowl more overs.
That's all happy face sitting at the dugout. Para girls. Always good to see smiles on the faces. Paras keep running, scoring as many runs as possible. They know the pitch is not that easy for batting. They're giving their best to score runs. Sharifa is the new bowler, already bowled and given 9 runs, picked up a wicket, coming back to bowl at the rear end of the game. Aman,
Yeah, towards the business end. Look at that turn. How good flight and turn on offer. It was really bold bowling. What do you reckon on that?
Noor Shoheda, 11 of 22. Noor Atika, 10 of 14. Just sticking and playing together. The partnership is going well.
There's another good delivery there. I mean, she's been turning the ball really well. What do you reckon on that?
That's what I've noticed, Harman. These girls are turning the balls really well. They are naturally gifted with spinning abilities.
Yes, and also she's landing the ball at the right area. That is very important to see.
This is a work in progress, I would say. They've just started playing cricket, and there's a lot of way to go. They need to work a lot of things.
Yes, but again, the start is a good one. That's the positive.
And that's how you develop cricketers, starting from the scratch, right? So while we're talking,
Yes.
end of this over, Sharifa bowled beautifully, just given 2 runs in the 17th over. Another 3 overs left. Para is 63 for 3. And let's see what happens from here. Another 20 runs would be great.
Yeah, but that looks like now like a difficult task because the bowlers are bowling in the right channels and not really giving any width on offer.
I must agree with your point, Herman. I must agree because now Ilya is back, as we discussed. Captain noted the point and given the over again.
Yeah, she's bowling in the right channel, so why not reward her with one more over? And she's got the wicket there, straight onto the stumps. Just when we were talking about it, I mean,
Look at the replay here, Herman. Look at the see how must you play this ball? You let me know. Okay, this ball flighted, and what did you do? Can you tell me?
yeah, that was a wrong shot selection. There was a lot of gap between the bat and where the ball was landing. So what I would have done was played this towards the covers or the on drive. That would have been my shot selection for that kind of a delivery.
Absolutely right. And the coach has a huge role here. He has to sit with all these players, show the videos, clippings, see where you make mistake, try to do this, and it's going to be a huge task for the coach.
Yes, and I'm sure after this match they will have a reflection on what went wrong for them, where do the batters need to work on, and I'm sure with the technology nowadays, the coaches will work on it.
While we're talking about the technology, look at the way Ilya has been bowling, and she's been introduced to off late, and she's doing a really good job. Not giving many runs, picking up wickets, bowling at the back end of the first innings. Wonderful job by her.
Yeah, she's doing a very fine job. I'm very impressed with her line and length and that control with the ball. You can see she's silently come and bowled another very good over. Four deliveries done and no runs conceded so far.
Yes, last couple of bowlers have been bowling really well. Couple of overs have been very very economical and also quick. This is a commentator's curse yet again.
Yes, that's a wide signal. Just when you were talking good about her, she comes up with a wide.
And last time the batter moved a bit. That's why. And Pahang would be happy to introduce Ilya much sooner than now in the coming games. I'm very sure about it.
Yeah, I think she should have been brought in early. Probably give her over in the power play as well.
A quick steal from Noor Petraful, 1 run taken, but the full credit goes to Ilya for picking up a wicket and conceding just 2 runs. And she bowled 2 overs, given 6 runs, picked up a wicket. End of the 18th over, Para is 65 for 4.
Just another 2 overs. 12 legal deliveries remaining. Has been a good control. The last 4 5 overs have been really good. Very impressed with the bowlers. So what's that? Played that in the gap. She picks up a couple of runs. I mean, good start.
It's a good, much needed. Muspira Noor is bowling a fourth over. Look at the economy, just 7 runs in the first 3 overs. Bowling the penultimate over. A fighter delivery. Again, going for runs. A quick one. Happy. The Para is happy at this. They score every single ball here. Salman.
It's every run will be appreciated. That's what they will be hoping for as well. Every run matters. I mean, try and get as many runs as possible on the scoreboard. Another single. Just another one run on the board. I mean, do you think they're going to get the 80 on the board?
Um, I I doubt. I doubt 80. They might cross 70. I'm not sure about 80 because the way things are going and the way the bowler is bowling, and also I'm predicting Ayla will be bowling the next over, and up against her scoring anything above six is not possible.
Yeah, she's bowled well. But that's in the air. Another chance, and that has just gone over the field. The fielder unable to catch it, and they will get a couple of runs. This has been the issue.
6 runs in this over.
71 for
It's a
4.
very good over for Pera. They crossed 70 mark, and they'll be looking to score as many runs as possible. This is Ayla. Let's see the last over of the game. Let's see what Para can do from here.
Yeah, last over. Okay, landing safe. Yes, they will get a single. One more run there, I mean.
72, and let's see India how she bowls the third over. She's been very consistent in the first two, and bowling the last over. Pahang will be hoping that she'll be bowling really well in this over. There's a good change of line. She normally bowls stump to stump, and this one completely a different line, bowling outside the off stump, very close to the wide line, but managed to bowl it inside. Third ball. And there was a little bit of stop there, missed the steps, and bowling again the third ball.
Another dot ball. Very good bowling.
As we discussed, she's bowling beautifully. She's trying a different line, I would say, because this time she's bowling all outside the off stump, but she doesn't have to do it. Anything towards the stump is okay.
Another wide. Two back-to-back wide deliveries.
She's trying something different. That's why she's getting these wides, Harman. Otherwise, if she manages to keep the same line and length what she bowls, that would be perfect. Four balls done. Two runs came as wide, and 2 runs came from the bat. Last 2 balls.
5 away from that 80 mark.
Ball is up in the air.
Dead in
Anybody can
the air.
catch. No. 1 run taken. 76. Last ball of
Just
the
the one
game.
more delivery.
Can they score the 4 runs and get 80, or they'll score one or two? Let's see. Come on.
Yes. End of the innings. 76 for the loss of 4.
What a beautiful
Certainly the end of
performance
20
here by
overs.
Pahang. Just look at the batting card of Para women. There's nothing much to say about the batters here because most of them scored 15s and 14s, and the total is 76, losing 4 wickets. And the one thing in that total which makes me thinking good is extras for Para. They're very happy to receive 18 extras. Otherwise, the score would have been lesser. And the top scorer from their side is Noor Shoheda 15 and Fatin on 14. Noor Pesara scored 10 but consumed lots of balls, 44 balls. That cost the game as well. And Noor Atika 11 and Noor Petraful 7. And they scored 76 in the stipulated 20 overs, received 18 extras. And bowling card will be shared by Harman.
The bowling card. Very impressed by Amelin. 4 overs, 2 for 13. Naya bowled well, 1 for 11 in her 3 overs. Ola, 1 over, none for 5. Nuremi, none for 23. Musfira at the top started well with the new ball, none for 11. And Sharifa as well, 1 for 11 in her 4 overs. But the concern will be that 18 extras. But they have done a fine job to just limit them to 76. And we will head over to an innings break. When we come back, it will be Pahang women with the bat. And they'll be chasing 77 in their allotted 20 overs. So don't you go anywhere. We'll be back shortly.
Welcome to the MCA T20 Women's Interstate Championship 2025, and Pahang is taking on Perak, and 76 is set as a target, 77 to win. Pahang is open the batting, and Noor Alia is going to bowl the first ball. And what a delivery, very close. Noor Ain Insira and one Noor Hidayah are the batters on the crease. And with that, I'd like to welcome Harman, our co-commentator, to join us for the second session. Hi Harman.
Hello, Amin. Welcome back to the run chase. Good start here, Noor Aila.
Wonderful start from Perak. Couple of dot balls. Nice bowling there. They stayed the cover field for no run. And Noor Ain Insira faced 3 balls, not scored any run. One Noor Hidayah on the other side. He started for Pahang. In 77, it's not a big target, but it's up to the Perak how good they bowl. The first run on the board, Pahang is very happy to get that. 1 run. Noor Ain is the batter. What do you think about Noor Alia's bowling, Harman?
Well, she's bowling in the right channels. It's going to be another dot ball. And you want to bowl those dot deliveries early on. Have a good power play where you don't leak runs, pick up 2 or 3 wickets so that you can put them under a lot of pressure. What do you reckon, Amin?
Rightly said, Harman. And without bowling any wides, no extras, that's a good sign for Perak to start with. When you have 76 on board and the way you start bowling like this, that gives a very good sign to other bowlers. They should complement Noor Alia, the next bowlers. And trust me, Perak is a very solid bowling lineup. What do you think, Harman?
Yeah, they've got to build up a partnership with the bowling end. Both end have to bowl disciplined overs, try and take wickets. As you said, they are a very strong side, and you want to make the most out of it.
Going good for Perak, no extras. Nurul, the second bowler, Nurul Paisara, the opening batter, left arm batter, right arm bowler, and she started nicely. And Pahang 1 on the board, looking to take at least 1 or 2 initially. Very good shot on the offside, covers, looking for a couple of runs. Yes, they can. The throw comes back to the keeper, but the batter reaches the ground on time. Couple of runs for Pahang. Good sign.
Yeah, that sounded very sweet. Came in from the middle of the willow, and right away she had called for 2 runs. She gets the 2 runs as well. Good approach here, I mean.
It's a very good approach, and another run on the next side this time. When they go for 2 runs, no, the throw came back on time. And runs are coming. Pahang will be very happy to see that.
Yes, you want to keep getting that runs on the board. It's very important. Keep that scoreboard ticking.
What a wonderful catch! Covers. First wicket. Perak will be excited, and look at the shout from the players. Excellent catch, moving forward, diving in front, catching the ball, and that set an example for other fielders as well. Look at the replay, Armand.
Yeah, that was excellent piece of fielding. What a catch! That was catch of the tournament for me. Driving full fledged towards the forward, and as she gets the wicket, that is a big moment here. I mean, four
That's
for the
quite
loss of one.
contradictory to the Pahang fielding, I would say. All the catches been dropped from Pahang side, and look at Pera, the first catch, exceptional one.
Yes, such catches will set up an example, I would say.
Pera will be pumped up to get the wicket and started the first couple of overs in that tone, picking up a wicket, giving less runs. They'll be in a very good mood, and they want to keep the momentum. Okay, so and on the other side, Pahang will be under pressure to build a new partnership.
Yes, that will be the case. But you want to keep building the partnership, get the runs onto the scoreboard.
We are witnessing a beautiful game of cricket here. Match between Pahang and Pera. In the initial first innings, Pera have scored 76 runs, losing 4 wickets, and Pahang is chasing that down 77 to win. While doing so, they lost the first wicket less than 2 overs, and the full credit goes to Para fielder and Para team, putting the pressure right on. Harman,
Yes, they're doing the right thing, I would say. Getting in those wickets. That's what you want to do as well. Another wide there. I mean, don't want to be
they
bowling
need
those
to
extras, really.
focus on controlling the over. If they want to win this game, less extra. Couple of wides. New Alia will find a way to restrict that one. And she's a very good bowler, but the last ball is 1 run, so she's given just 3 runs, 2 of them in wides, one in normal. And a very good bowling here, good control. It's a very good comeback.
Yeah, it's been a good comeback. He was done just the 8 runs and a wicket down.
Very good shot
That's a
over
good shot.
mid off. Couple of runs been taken by Pahang batters. A good positive intent shown here by Musfira Noor.
Yeah, that was a very good shot. Very well timed as well.
'Bechara would come back after a couple of runs. Dot ball. It's a very good intent shown by the Pahang batter Musfira. Couple of runs been taken down the crease, scoring runs, looking so good.
They're looking really good with that approach. Been batting really, really well.
5 runs came in this over. And look at the shot again, fantastic one. Will they go for 2 runs? No, they said one because the fielder was pretty quick to the ball and thrown back to the bowler in no time. Fantastic. And the intent shown by Pahang batter is quite impressive. What do you feel, Herman?
They're very, very impressed with the approach that they have, despite losing that first wicket. Not shy of hitting those big shots. It's going to be another dot delivery.
Agree to your point. And look at Musfira, 7 of 9, and Noor Ain 4 of 11. Not bad to chase that 76.
Yeah, it's not a big target as well, so they can take their time a little bit, play as deep as possible.
It's looking positive for Pahang if you ask me. And they almost like 30% won the battle.
Yes, they've been able to put runs on the board, and you got to play your shots. I really feel as you don't have to stay there very conservative. If you have that delivery that can be hit away, I think you should take the chance.
You're right, Herman. And also, see the equation. They need 62 runs to win. Okay, let's say 10 to 15 runs came as extras. So they have to chase another 40 plus runs. So in 16 overs, that's possible, chaseable. And after 4 overs,
Yeah, for sure.
15 runs losing 1 wicket. Pahang is sailing forward.
And surely they have been sailing forward here.
Nice bowling by Fatin Fakiha. She has a very good arm, some pace in the ball, and looks so impressive. Can she get a wicket here? That would be a game changer.
Now that would be a momentum breaker. Oh, what's in the air? It was half a chance, I mean.
Indeed, Herman. Half a chance, I would say. And look at the running bit in the wicket. They're not wasting any dot balls here. They keep running at least one or two.
Yeah, that's the key. That he keeps rotating the strike. Get that ones and twos in. There's another wide coming in.
One thing we had discussed in the previous session was the leg spinner versus off spinner, and now Fatin is the leg spinner. Look at the action, and she looks very promising for me. The way she bowls.
Yeah, it's very clean action as well. Look at that. And she's oh, that's been ripping off. That's the wicket. What a delivery. Now that should be given as commentators' appreciation.
This time it worked for me. I'll take it.
Yes. Look at that delivery. Talk us through that. I mean,
Look at the replay, guys. I just love the action and the spirit of the bowler here, and this will really impact the game actually. For Para, they'll be like very excited to get this wicket because there was a momentum created by Pahang, and Fatin have broken that and putting the pressure back on Pahang batters. That's something interesting. The battle is like now Sisa. What do you think, Herman?
yeah, this will also break that momentum which was building up. And this was very much needed, I would say.
And I trust Fatin would pick up a couple of wickets in her spell. I can feel that she's having that control, and I like her attitude as a bowler. She's very energetic. I want that wicket, that kind of an attitude. Very interesting.
Yeah, no doubt about it. She has been impressive.
I'm also able to see the side-on view from my side, and the ball has some pace on it. So flat trajectory, quick. She's mixing up the pace. This ball was a little bit flighted this time and confusing the batter, and she is very efficient. Trust me, Herman.
Yeah, for sure. That has been really good.
And here, by that, what a comeback by Para. When things were working well for Pahang, Fatin came and put a solid break to their run scoring, and they just gave a couple of runs and picked up a wicket. First over, very successful Fatin. After end of 5 overs, Pahang scored 17 runs, losing 2 wickets. They need to stitch a partnership fresh from here. Over to Herman.
Yes, they need to just rebuild in this phase. That wicket was a very crucial one, but now they need to just make sure that they don't get carried away. And it's not a very big ask either. You just want to keep that ones and twos coming in.
Noor Fetraful is a new bowler. A flighted delivery, off spinner. We've seen a lot of off spinners bowling today. As we discussed, that's a natural bowling. And while we're talking, 1 run taken by Musfira. Pahang is started scoring runs again.
There's some field adjustments there. But that's about it. I mean,
This is going to be an interesting match, very close game, I can say. 59 looked easy on the board, but not that easy to score. But the extras only makes the difference. If the bowler keep bowling extras, the 10 and 15 extras will be a different story. The easy cake for Pahang to score the runs.
yes. Keep those ones and twos coming in. There's no need to go for the big shots now. Take it over by over. The required run rate is just 3.89. Call it 4 and over. Not a tall task either. I mean,
That is how we should play cricket. What is required, just do the basic and be patient to achieve your target. No need to play fancy shots, no need to do anything silly. Just stick to the basic. Have a plan, just go for it. Over by over, achieve the target.
yes.
Last three balls, three dots. Fantastic bowling by Noor Fetraful here. First over given just 4 runs, but Pahang doesn't need more than 4 runs an over. Just four is enough for them.
Yes. We don't really need to get those high risk shots. Empty 1 for 2. Fateh is back. Can the leg spinner get another wicket here? Can she produce one more breakthrough? Miss Veera. Oh, another very good delivery there, Amin. Really well bowled.
That's a very good bowling. Patel is continuing her bowling skills here. As we said, she's very promising and has that bowler's attitude. She's a very good prospect for Malaysian cricket, I would say.
Yes, she can be a very good future prospect. That would really be pretty good addition, I would say. Having the leg spinner is always a wicket taking option.
Tara's fielding has been exceptional since morning. They, they had a wonderful catch. The ground fielding has been good. The players on the deep throwing the ball back to the bowlers or keepers very quick. They have a very solid throwing arm on the deep and they're very athletic and energetic, agile, looking so good.
Yes, trying to save every run, as we all know how important and crucial this could be. That's a good looking shot. Oh, excellent fielding again. I mean, tell us about this fielding. How impressed are you?
I would say hats off for the way they are fielding. Look at that, the youngster. She's given everything to stop the ball, and this is something like very good standard they set for fielding as a side. They're giving their best when they have less runs on the target, and they're showing this kind of attitude on the field. That's something super special for me.
Yes, it surely is. Can the bowlers get more wickets here? It's just the 51 more runs to win. Wickets needed here, I mean.
I'm really impressed the way Pahang batting. And irrespective of the wicket loss, they didn't lose the momentum. What do you think, Harman?
Yes, they made sure that they didn't lose the momentum here. That runs need to keep coming. And there's another very good single taken. And with that, that marks the end of the over. 7 overs completed, 27 for the loss of 2.
A good show, good battle by Pahang. Less than 10 overs, 27 runs on the board, and the required run rate is 3.85 only. Less than 4 is always good to chase. If you score a couple and a single and a wide, it is done for the over. And they have the advantage to win this game. But let's see what Perak can offer. Two things they must do. One is keep picking wickets and not bowling extras.
Yes, don't bowl extras. Keep that discipline on. Try and pick up wickets. That is also going to be the key here. Need 29 for 2 in 7.1. Game still alive. The pass signaled by the umpire. For 2 with that dot delivery.
Look at the shot, wonderful. Can they catch it? Yes, it was a catch. And what a turning point here. Look at the joy from Parafield as they're jumping and doing Ronaldo stuff on the ground.
Yeah, that was a very good catch.
What a time to get the wicket. 3 wickets. Look at the wicket. Come on.
Yeah, that was a fine catch. Very good fielding. Catches win you matches. That is where the difference is coming in. It's turning out to be very disappointing as well.
For 3, the match is going very, very interesting now. Pahang has been playing really good cricket, and Pera is not giving up. Even though they scored 76, they're not giving up. They kept picking wickets, and Noor Petraful picked up a wicket. On the other side, we have a leg spinner who's bowling really well, and she'll be also very dangerous for the coming overs. And Pahang has to be very careful. If they lose a couple of wickets from here, and it's going to be very difficult to chase that 47.
Yes, if they keep losing wickets, then things will be really, really difficult.
We had a discussion, Harman, last time that a couple of overs ago. When Pera want to win, they need to do 2 things. One is picking up wicket and not bowling extras. And Noor Petraful is doing exactly what we discussed.
Yes, she has been really good. And that discipline is required if you want to win it. If you are looking for that win, you've got to do well.
The runs keep coming, they're not stop running. That's a good sign. Pahang never lost their intent in the batting. That's that's something so special for me.
Yes, that's rightly mentioned.
Fatin, the successful bowler, is back. He bowled 2 overs, just given 8 runs, picked up a wicket. Very unique bowler on this side.
Yes, she has been impressive in this tournament. Hopefully, she can continue that good run and get some wickets for the side. Here she comes. Oh, that's going to be a no ball. That's a free hit. I mean, just what you didn't want at the moment as a bowling department.
Yeah, you need to be very disciplined. These kind of things should not be done at this moment. It's always dangerous to leak runs at a crucial juncture like this.
More runs there. Good batting. Keep on rotating that strike. What do you say? I mean, very important as well, right? That was a good shot and getting runs for that. And picks up that much needed boundary. A welcome four coming in by the bat.
They have done 50%
38 more
damage
runs
already.
needed. Yes, I mean just 38 more to win now.
And this is an easy double for Pahang. And umpire said it's a no ball, adding salt to the wound. And Fatin have bowled one of the expensive over of a spell. This should be controlled and not the right time, I would say.
Yeah, not the best of times, I would say, but well, that will be more runs.
That was a no ball, and what a delivery! That was a wonderful ball. She has that skill, but she has to be more disciplined. This over has been very expensive. Three no balls, four, couple of dots, wide. Everything is in this over, and they easily cross 43 using Patin's over. They need just 34 from 11 overs, which is highly possible to collect. Hammer.
Yeah, now I think it's much easier and getting closer towards that target as well. Especially this over, I think they've leaked in way too many runs.
Perfect game. Single, and the attitude in batting is absolutely good. Pahang, if you ask me to uh, rate Pahang's team, the batting is absolutely superb, and they need to work on their fielding and catching.
Yeah, they've been doing everything right. Now getting closer, just the fielding. If had they taken some catches, I think they wouldn't be chasing 77. It would be much less than that.
Look at the positive intent shown by Noor Iman and Noor Aini. Even though they lose wickets, the one good thing about Pahang is they never let the team down by playing dots. That's a good thing. Good lesson.
Yes, they didn't let the pressure come on themselves.
It was a flighted delivery, nicely played, through covers, no runs scored. Petra full bowling a fifth ball. And good shot to the leg side, one quick run. They keep doing what they're good at. Pahang.
But that was just over. That was a good delivery. Flighted tossed up delivery there. I mean,
Joining shortly. It's a drinks break for the players after 10 overs. Let's join us. Welcome back to the MCA T20 Interstate Championship 2025. Match between Pahang and Perak is going very interesting. Pahang needs just 29 runs to win, and Perak is trying their best to restrict them under the target. But Pahang looks so solid for me. Even though they lost 3 wickets, they're doing a really good job picking up singles and doubles in each over. And joining me here is Herman for the next session.
It's back after the drinks break. Starts off with a dot delivery. Noor Alia. Again, just 29 runs. This is not a very big target.
They brought back Noor Alia to attack because they need wicket. Look at the figure. She just gave 5 runs in the last couple of overs, and she's one of the top bowlers from Perak's side. The captain's decision to bring her back is something like they need wickets. Couple of wickets will turn the situation here. What do you think, Herman?
Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, they don't want to give away runs, but now they want to pick up wickets. And you want to go with your strike bowlers. It's another very good single taken. Stealing runs here.
Nothing is stopping Pahang. Their running between the wicket has been so good, and their intent in the batting is very good.
Yes, the intent is pretty good. But this is turning out to be a good over as well. 50 up on the board. Just need 27 runs. 9.2 overs. A lot of overs remaining. No problems on that.
The situation favors Pahang, Harman, according to me, because let's say one of the bowler goes for a big over and the match is done already. Okay, so this is the reality.
Yes, rightly said.
I really appreciate the Pahang's team for scoring uh, singles whenever they get an opportunity. Their attitude towards batting is very good. Whoever the bowler is, tough bowler, fast bowler, leg spinner, off spinner, they keep taking singles and doubles, and even the half chances are made into full, and to the playing to the fielder and running aggressively between the wicket. That's something very good from Pahang side. If they win, they are fully happy about what they achieved because of their hard work running the wickets.
Yes, that is there. Some good work. And right things mentioned by you. Wicket number 12. And she's got a wicket of the very first delivery. Here's another twist in the tail. I mean,
An important wicket because this is crucial for Perak to put the pressure back on Pahang because Pahang is keeps scoring runs. They need some break. And they're giving their best. I would say. Look at that bowling. That's a pretty straightforward bowling by that. And I would say it was a wrong shot selection. They should have played it to the offside or straight.
yeah, that was going across the line. That was always going to cost you. As you miss, the ball hits the stumps. The bowler says, "Thank you very much."
First ball wicket gives full confidence to Nurul Kaisara to bowl the rest of the balls. Let's see how the new batter Arifa bats. Arifa Nur Kasi Vidya Al Sagov is the new batter along with Noor Iman. Noor Iman on 9. She settled, and Arifa needs little time to settle down. And very good bowling from Nurul here.
Actually has been excellent. That approach she's got. 25 still required.
And looking for a quick run, that would have been left alone to get one run extra and one ball extra, but she wanted to put it away. But that's up to the batter because she's in the momentum. She'll go for even the white ball. That's what happened. Arman.
It's rightly said. That's what happened there. Well, they're getting closer with every run. The key is not to lose wickets now. That's another wide segment. Sliding down the leg side. Another single added to the scoreboard.
Interesting match is this one. Another 22 runs from 8 overs. Things are looking good for Pahang. Perak has never given up this match. They kept taking wickets. That's something so special. And there was a wonderful try from the fielder, and it's an easy 2 for Pahang. They're closing to the target. Wonderful effort.
Yeah, that has been an excellent piece of work, I would say.
Between these two sides, Perak is easily the best fielding side, I would say.
I think they are a very outshining side in terms of their fielding. They've held on to catches. They've done really well. They've added all the pressure that they could have, and that has really rewarded for them.
Of course, Arman. And look at the way Arifa played. She played a beautiful front foot defense that shows the quality of the batter. She has worked really well for that defense actually. A defensive shot is as important as an aggressive shot or a scoring shot.
Yes, That's what could be the things that you would want to see more often is that ones and twos keep coming in.
The ball played up in the air and wonderful shot. Easy two for the Pahang batters. Yes, they did it nicely and they're marching towards the target better than expected. Good intent shown by Arifa actually, Arman.
Yes, it's been a very good intent being on display.
That straight bat saves her life actually. Look at the front foot defense, straight bat, high elbow. That's the quality of the batter. And someone comes at the fifth down playing that kind of a defensive shot is something very good. It's about the player, how they choose to play. And Arifa certainly a very good player. 5 runs came in this over, and the required run rate is just under 3. And they are doing a pretty good job here. Just 17 runs required from 7 overs possible to achieve.
Yeah,
Pahang.
yeah. Now the game is very much in their hands. They shouldn't be losing from here. You can see the relaxed faces as well.
Yes, Arman, I can see that. Look at the dugout, full of laughters, happiness, relaxed, laid off, and they understand the team is going to win. Any team is always a happy moment.
Yeah, winning modes are always good, especially as it is the business end of the tournament also. And winning note will help you to just keep that momentum up.
17 from 7 overs. Now they might need 3 to 4 overs to complete the task. The way they're batting,
Yeah, that's a dot delivery to start.
Fatin Fakika is back. The bowler, fourth over. The third one was expensive, but she's a very efficient bowler. She knows where she stands, and let's see. Not taking much risk, Arifa. She understands the situation, playing perfectly well. And Akika comes back and doing her best to complete her spell, a decent one.
Yes, respecting the good deliveries. There you can see this one was a little quicker. Fatin has been really impressive with her bowling. Also, this is the last over of her spell, and I'm sure the batters will be aware of that. Might just want to see off her overs. I mean,
How good? How good is she, Herman? Tell me your view.
yeah, very, very impressive. And I'm also liking that line and length with which she has been bowling. She's been so impressive. 1 for 19. She should have got more wickets had the fielders taken that one catch.
That's her wicket-taking ball actually. So the flighted one. Normally the people go for a cross-batted shot and gets out, but not happening with Arifa because she's playing pure straight bat, and that saves her life.
Yeah, she has been very impressive with her line and length, and that's the length which has picked her wickets as well in this tournament.
A quick singles stolen by Arifa here, and they needed one because apart from that, it was a beautiful over. Fatin completed a spell with the 20 runs, picked up a wicket, and last over, 5 dots in a crucial time shows the quality of the bowler who she is. And after 14 overs, 61 for 4 Pahang, they just need 16 to win this game.
Yeah, 4 boundaries away from victory, but those boundaries are not coming in easy. Rifa, she's on strike. She's got 8 of 16. Noor the bowler, starts off with a wide delivery, sliding down the leg.
If you count one wide in each over, it's 6 wides from now, and they just need 10 runs to win.
Yeah, but I'm sure they will not want to go till the last over. They'll probably look to finish off in another
You're right,
3
Harman.
overs.
Seeing that wide, I agree to your point.
And now with that wide plus that extra run, the equation has dropped to just another 13 runs to win. So they should now be looking for that ones and twos. It's good fielding. I mean, how impressed are you with the batting side?
I really like the ones and twos and the attitude towards the batting. I really like the Pahang's batting lineup.
Yeah, that's been some good work by them. That's another dot delivery. I'd like to see those ones and twos come in of these kind of deliveries as well.
And with a couple of wides,
The wide,
it's making life easy for Pahang. And Siti Salma is a very good bowler, but she's bowling a couple of wides here, making way for Pahang to enter the victory.
yeah,
The
you
keeper
can
is
see the
so
wicket
upset.
keeper as well.
Look at the
She's very upset. She's really upset there. So just 11 of 5.3 overs. That's the equation.
It was on the pad, but definitely not towards the stumps. It's on the right hand side of the stumps. So compared
Yeah, that
to
was
not out.
missing the stumps.
Yes, yes. Taken single quickly. It was a quick steal from Arifa, and this is an expensive over. Not through bat, but through extras.
Yeah, just those wide deliveries that have costed her. I'm sorry.
Couple of wides. Change the equation. Positive to Pahang. And ball played in the air, a little bit of fumble in the mid off, but they're comfortable with single. Looking for two, but the runner said no. and they need runs in single digits now, less than 10.
Yeah, 14 overs completed, 68 for 4. Just the 9 more runs to win.
And you are right, Harman. As you said, it's not going to the end of the over. The match will be completed before that, within 16th or 17th, I would say.
Yeah, probably in the next 1 or 2 overs should be the idea.
You're right. And let's see who is going to bowl the next over. And they're not giving up. They just try their best to pick up wickets. Nurul Kaisara is back. She picked up 2 wickets earlier out of 4 wickets.
Surely you
Fantastic shot
shouldn't be giving up.
played between these two fielders. Can it be a boundary? Yes, what a timely boundary it is. Superb shot played by Noor Imam.
Very.
It was a perfect sweep shot. Got a boundary and reduced the equation to half now. Half of the runs
That was a
scored
good shot.
of the requirement.
That was a poor delivery and has to pay the price for it. Another boundary coming in.
Now it's a 90-10, 90% to Pahang, or I would say 99% to Pahang, 1% to Perak. This game. It was bowled very wide, maybe I would say double wide. Only one
They
run
should
allowed in that ball.
They probably should come up with a concept. If anything as such happens, then you can give more runs.
Yes, and look at that, wide again, and this is going to be the end of uh, the over. Maybe probably in this over the match will be done because wide and single, two wides, they need just 2 runs to win.
It's just a couple of runs away from victory. 2 to win of 4.4 overs, so they are getting very close.
And finally, the sun came to wish them.
Yeah, the wicket will become better now to bat on.
And look at the shot, and one quick run taken. The match is tie now, and one to win.
Yeah, just the 1 run.
And that's it. What a win for Pahang. Can it be okay? They made it. Fantastic performance by Pahang. Restricted pair of under 77 and chased the target in style in 15.4 overs. Shows the quality of Pahang team. Except their fielding, rest of the departments have been wonderfully well. Good. They're very good. Over to Harman.
Yeah, they have been excellent. The Pahang women's side win this by 6 wickets. And that is a very good comprehensive victory, chasing it down in just 15.4 overs. And they've done really well to
And
get
one
those.
lesson we would take from this game is run your singles and doubles. That will win you games.
Yes. Keep getting those 1s and 2s in. Very important. The Pahang women's side have all the smiles on their face and disappointment with the opposition team. Over to you.
Yes, what a performance by Pahang here. Let's quickly look at the match summary here. Perak women have batted first because Pahang have won the toss and put them to bat first, and that was a very good decision indeed. 76 for 4. That's what they scored in the 20 overs mark. Noor Chohaida and Fatin Noor Atika were the double-digit scorers. 15, 14 and 11 respectively. On the other side, Amaline picked up a couple of wickets, Sharifa and Ilya 1 wicket each. While chasing, Pahang have chased this target comfortably in 15.4 overs, scored 77, losing 4 wickets. Noor Iman 16, Musfira 14 and Noor Aimi 13. The top scorers from their side, Noor Kaisara picked up 2 wickets, Noor Petraful and Fatin 1 wicket each. Pahang women won by 6 wickets convincingly. Congratulations for placing 5th in the Women's T20 Interstate Championship conducted by MCA. That's all from the com box, and see you from the other end. Thank you so much.